Good morning, ISM community. Today is Monday, February 8th, 2021. And thank you for being here this morning at 6:45 a.m. And this is our daily session for meditation. As always, on this channel, eh, we are here to practice Vipassana meditation. Meditation that is centered in deep breathing and in focusing our mental energy on the experience of breathing. The goal in practicing this meditation is to have a easier time, let's say, practicing discipline with our own mind. I like to work a lot with the metaphor of the mind as a kind of muscle, and uh, and in this way, uh, just like any muscle, we have to exercise that muscle in order to make it stronger. And our mind is or works like a muscle in the same way. Uh, if we don't practice, if we don't work it out, then oftentimes we don't have the same uh, type of control or the same type of discipline uh, that we would have otherwise. And so meditation is here as kind of like mental exercise, learning to learning to accept things that we don't have the ability to change, and learning to uh, continue on in the face of those challenges, of those problems. So as you're going throughout your daily life, when you meet with difficulties, when you have problems, when you have doubts or worries, stresses, it's important to try to apply these techniques so that you might overcome those, and you might have an easier time with them. So, as always, we're going to practice Vipassana meditation focused on the breathing. For that reason, it is important to find ourselves a comfortable position. Uh, the most common position to practice meditation is usually seated. I'm here seated on the floor, but with a cushion uh, below me. But you can also practice meditation standing up or even laying down. The most important thing is that your body position will not become a distraction to you and will not hinder your ability to carry out the meditation. We're going to find ourselves in a comfortable position, and we're going to take a moment to just pay attention to our body, pay attention to what is happening in our body. I'm going to pay close attention to my spine, to my back, making sure that it is straight, that I am not hunched over. I'm also going to pay a lot of attention to my shoulders, trying to keep them relaxed and down. One of the easiest signs to pay attention to if somebody is stressed out will be their shoulders. People tend to lift or hunch their shoulders when they get stressed, or when they're worrying about something. And so that's something to pay attention in yourself as well as other people. We're going to keep our head in line with the rest of our body. And we're going to practice deep breathing. And so it's important to mention that deep breathing happens here down in the abdomen, in your stomach area, more than in your chest. So as we are breathing deeply, we should actually feel that air filling our abdomen, kind of making our stomach expand. And then as we exhale, we breathe out, we should feel a similar contraction. And that expansion, contraction, growing, shrinking should be a part of the rhythm of the meditation. And again, we want to focus our energy on our mental energy on that experience. So just noticing, paying attention to the breath entering and leaving the body. Uh, and so we're going to, again, find ourselves in our comfortable position. And we're going to begin breathing, inhaling through the nose, trying to inhale slowly, calmly, and in an extended way. So we're going to breathe in, and then breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, trying to fill your lungs with as much air as possible, and then breathe out, trying to empty yourself, trying to squeeze every bit of air out and prepare for the next breath. In and out. As we practice, we may become distracted. Our minds might start to wander towards sounds or towards things that are happening in our surroundings, which is okay. It's natural and it's normal. But we need to remind ourselves constantly to focus our attention back on our breath. In fact, that's the mantra that I use most often, is just simply repeating to myself, back to the breath. When we start to think about homework assignments, or when we start to pay attention to the dog, or when we start to hear people talking around us, uh, it's okay. We won't be angry with ourselves, but we will recognize that we are distracted, and we will remind ourselves to pay attention to the breath, back to the breath, always back to the breath. Inhale and exhale. In and out. Inhale and exhale. Now you continue at your own pace, always remembering when you get distracted to go back to the breath. Thank you for being here today with me. Tomorrow, as we are starting alternancia or hybrid classes, I may or may not be able to have a meditation video tomorrow, depending on what time I arrive at the school. So Tuesdays may be uh, impossible to have meditation. If so, then we'll just continue with the normal uh, schedule minus Tuesdays. But I will try uh, to be at the school and to be set up by 6:45, and if that's possible, then I will continue to do the meditation from school. And thank you for understanding, and I hope to see you soon.